Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to another episode of the Wolves career mode in FIFA 19. Now, when we left it last, we didn't actually get into the month of December. We left it on the 30th of November with this game against Man City to play. We'd played a fair few amount of games in November, but we'd simmed a lot as well, so I didn't really want to simulate this game. I wanted to make sure that we played it and that we hopefully got through to the semi-finals, because again, sextuple on the cards. But after that, we've got games in December, again, plenty of them, to the point where I think I'm probably just going to leave it at the halfway mark, not even really finish off the month of December. So we'll probably play, maybe not the Palace game, we'll probably play Napoli, and we'll probably play Liverpool. That'll be about it though. We'll leave it with the West Bromwich Albion game. And my changes include Sessegnon at left wing, Mbappe striker, Sane right wing. So only one change to the front three, only one change to the midfield three, with Yassin Adler going in for a pretty tight Talisca. And again, the only changes apart from that, Lopez Vergara going in, Walker Peters at right back, Charpentier can go in goal for this one, because again, I did say I wanted him as my cup goalkeeper now that we've got Jan Oblak. I still want to make sure we're playing Charpentier plenty, so he'll go in goal for this game. He's 85 rated and my backup goalkeeper. That's absolutely unbelievable. But yes, let's go. So Manchester City come to the Molineux, and we are looking to book our spot in the semi-finals. We've played some blockbuster games against Man City in the past, and hopefully this one, let's hope, yeah, for the sake of entertainment, it's no different, but hopefully it's a little more straightforward. Hopefully we can get it done, right? Recently we've had their number, but we are underway now. Timed that ball pretty well, but it's going to be a deep one. Is it going to stay in for him just about? Do we cross and hope? We might. Mbappe actually got to that ball, but it's well over. Good pass. And another one. And Mbappe, get on your bike, son. Here, come on now, go. Go. Use that pace of yours. We might have him here. We might about, and we do! Kylian Mbappe, using the pace. That's just what you've got to do, don't you? Again, they play that high line, don't they? They try to press high and win the ball early, and when it doesn't go well for him, that is what happens. You're playing a very risky game when you've got Mbappe basically looking to just run you down right from the halfway line. There we go, 24 minutes in, and we've finally picked up the first. Oh, and again, they've both gone to Mbappe there. That is not what they should have done. A little fake shot, a little cross. Mbappe! Oh, again, the header. I keep getting him too many chances on his head. I really shouldn't be going for it because he can't finish him. That'll do. That'll do! Oh, the woodwork, you fucking bitch. Well, we nearly had a chance out of nowhere, but I had to go quick. We've got the only 2 minutes of stoppage time, so I had to move it fast. I didn't have many options. But alright, we have a 1-goal lead, and I feel like that's a fair reflection on how the game's gone so far. Should have been 2, denied by the woodwork though. Man, they're just passing it around right now, and I'm trying to make that interception. I'm coming close. Oh boy, there it is. Backstick, Jota, crossing it back. There's Akanji. Oh, one more touch then. I needed there. I wanted you to pass that a lot sooner. Didn't happen though. Good attempt. Great fucking attempt from the tackle there. 1-2 once more. Neves. Finally, we've got it out. All right, finally. And now Conte's off. Is Mbappe off? We will see. He's off now. He's off now. Come on, here we go. Did you not learn from the last time? No, they fucking didn't. Oh, he took it with his right foot. He should have done it with his left across the face of goal. They just brought on Harry Maguire too. So from this set piece, oh, they don't even pick him out. I just had to get away. Probably didn't even need to. I probably could have just taken that touch. De Jong saved and just claimed by Charpentier as well. Oh no, it's gotten over everybody there. No, Charpentier, what a save. Someone get underneath it. Rekic apparently won the header. It is going to be a corner. That was an attempted goal, was it? I don't believe it. Charpentier bailing us out. How did it get past everyone like that? Oh, what a clearance. What a fucking header. And another save made by Charpentier. That is so fucked how they get a corner out of that. Come on, let's just hang on, I think. We're going to need to for the next 10 minutes. Good marking, everyone. Terrific. Nah, it wasn't going to happen for us, was it? Ever. Oh, fuck. And eventually one gets free and they put it through past Charpentier's legs, it looks. Again, I was just trying to mark him and make sure that there was someone free, but no one's on Gabriel Jesus. Spins, turns. Charpentier's been brilliant, but this is put straight to him through the legs, of course. He'd been so brilliant up to that point, and then it just goes right through his legs like that. Just, Fuck off! Oh my god, give me the ball! Let me make a tackle and get the ball. Honestly, are you taking the piss? And he's not catching him. He's so tired. Just head the ball away, Walker Peters. Thank you. Again, still couldn't pick out one of mine. But it's going to be extra time. Fight this game. No, it isn't actually. It's just going to be penalties, won't it? Yeah, nah. We're going straight to pens. Weah's up first. Weah scores first. Now comes Gabriel Jesus. Charpentier was great all game, but Jesus scored on him. How about this time? This time he chips him and it will go in. That was risky, of course it was, but now Mbappe's turn, and oh my god, that's really well placed. Both of our penalties have been so far. Now it's for De Bruyne's turn. Is he going to go, do I keep going the same direction? I'm going to go right. And he's going to make the save, fingertip save, Arthur Charpentier. This time it's Enes Bardi, who is yet to have a massive impact in this team, but he does his bit. He's done his job. Sterling, should I say, right up the middle. That just awkward looking penalty run up. Now for Sessegnon. Saved Edison. That was going right into the side netting as well. I've really picked out the side netting quite well. Jota returning to the Molineux. And hitting the post and going in. Now for Jan de Groot. Please, son, just bury it. Bottom left. It's, oh my god, in off of the post. Wow, we've had some good penalties so far. But if we can stop this, Charpentier, if he can be a hero, do it. Right, save, done! He's done it, Charpentier the hero. We let the equalising goal slip in the 80th minute, but it won't matter because we win the shootout. And we're still going for the sextuple. Was that our Otamendi, I think, that had his penalty saved? It wasn't a good one, was it? That's pretty much almost right down the middle. Charpentier barely had to move, was always going to make the stop, went the right way. That is that. He's the hero again, isn't he? Every single time I call upon him, he does the job. That's why I want to give him as much of a run as possible. But on to the semi-finals we go. We wait to see who our opponents are going to be. It will either be Liverpool, it'll either be Stoke City or Watford after they beat Newcastle on penalties. So Stoke City, let's remember, doing bits in the Premier League, so they might be tough, although we did absolutely whack them when we played them last. Liverpool, obviously good on paper, not a bad side, and Watford the other one. And of course, the one thing that I didn't get up to the last episode, or what we typically do at the end of every episode, is the monthly scouting updates. But now they've come through once we've jumped into the 1st of December. Haven't had much luck in Australia, but we've got Joel Davies, whose name looks familiar. He's got cracking potential. The value's not great, though, but he's probably the best player that we've seen so far and remains the best player. Joel Davies. Just the value's not great, but the potential's pretty good, so I'll sign him up. Now into the Netherlands. Have I signed a single player from the Netherlands yet? I'm not sure. We've got not great potentials, not great overalls. Lucas Mulder. Not a good value either. And it's just, again, super disappointing from the Netherlands so far. And any superstars in England. Isaac Kelly had a nice overall. Oh, Peter Martin. Peter Martin, the potential is awful. Max 88 only when he's got that good an overall. Minimum 64 potential. But what's the value? 825. Just off of that, I've got to sign him up. But man, that potential is super disappointing for such a high overall player. Regardless, we'll go for him. And the higher player was Isaac Kelly. He's got a nice potential, I suppose. Value's not great, but then again, I have signed a player for less value, and he wasn't a goalkeeper. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go for Isaac Kelly as well. We'll sign him too. Next game coming up will be a game that I'm probably going to sim real quick, get it out the way, because I want to play the Napoli game. Even though we've really secured top spot in the group, or we've secured top 2. We are going out of the Champions League group into the knockouts. I would like to try to get top spot, even if it minorly improves our possibility or our chance of getting a better team or an easier team to play. Last season, I think the team that we faced was like Real Madrid in the round of 16, wasn't it? Something ridiculous like that. But anyway, we'll skip. We do get a 1-0 win. No, we don't get a 1-0 win. What am I talking about? It's them. They've won and the red card, but they got a 1-0 win in a very uneventful game. They just had, I can't believe it, a red card in the first 30 minutes of the game, but yet they go on and win 1-0. I had a mare there for a second. I thought for some reason we were the home team just for a split second there, but no. All right, well, we have probably lost top of the group now, or we've lost top of the Premier League now with that, surely. A little more player training. We've got Watson getting up to a 73, which is good. And a few other players going up in a couple of stats here and there. Lopez Vergara too, by the way, is so close to an 85. I reckon the second he hits it, he goes into the starting 11 for Akanji, I reckon. That's what I'm going to do. Because he is just going to continue to grow and grow. But the entire starting 11 is fresh after we played the second team, which, again, I keep, after we sold so many of our great depth bench and reserve players, like tons and tons of them. We used to have an amazing second team, but now it's really not anything super special. The best players in it, Lopez Vergara, Charpentier. We got a couple of 80-something rated players in there, but compared to that team would just wipe anyone in a sim game. But that one, you just never know, do you? So that's why I've really got to do a bit better. I've really got to reconsider. That's why I'm trying not to sim too many games this year. But what can you do? We took the L in the last one, but hopefully we can win this game, secure top spot. And I'm pretty confident that even if Napoli lose this game, it really doesn't matter. If it comes down to goal difference or not, I swear it's just in the Champions League, the record between the two teams if they're tied on points. But regardless, we'll hopefully win this game. Maybe if RB Leipzig win, then they'll be tied with Napoli on 10 points. And from that point, we'll just see who gets in. But I'm still going to go out and try to win this game anyway. So for one last game in the group against Napoli, looking to take home one last W. Napoli might end up doing in this season, in this career mode, what they did in the last one. If we were to beat them now, RB Leipzig were to get the right result and maybe jump them. We will find out at the end of the game. No matter what, we are going to be going through to the knockouts anyway. And I got to be honest, Napoli's bench is honestly more intimidating than their starting 11, even though their starting 11 does have some pretty good players in it. Here we go though, Napoli v Wolves for really the spot on top of our group. You see what I'm talking about there? We're on 12 points, they're on 10. They need a win. We can get a draw and still get through. No, please, you're not marking him. Fuck off. Johnny, you're right there. Please just get in the way of the cross. You missed it by about that much. And the defender that's marking whoever that bloke is who headed home from this far out just didn't get back. His momentum's carried him forward and he's not been able to get back in time. It shits me off. How many goals do they get like this, honestly? I'm right there with Johnny, right in the way, containing, can't block it, and Akanji's just drifting off too far. You're about to get dropped for Lopez Vergara, and for good fucking reason. Oh, there you go. Talisca, you're a little offside there, mate, but I would love to have got it to you. I was trying to, but I couldn't quite pick him out. Waya, that's a bad turnover. Talisca's going to be free. He'll look to bang it forward. I just can't get a shot right now, and Dagba is getting in front of everything. Never heard of this fucking bloke before, but he's just absolutely everywhere for them at the moment. Sane. That time! Through the crowd! And we tie it up at 1-1. Good header down by Mbappe. Straight to Sane. Sane finishes. Didn't get off the ground. Didn't time it perfectly, but it's in. The cross in. A little too close to the keeper who's punched it clear. And then Mbappe straight down for Sane. I thought this was going to get blocked again. Every shot that I've taken seems to either be blocked or hitting the woodwork. So that one just through the gap there. And even the leg that he tucked behind his body to try to block it, nah, no way. That just squeezed home. All right then, get in. That's good. That's very, very good. We've tied it back up now and we're back on top of the group. Oh, he's beaten him there. Makile and Johnny. Good clearance upfield. You know, it doesn't find a Wolves player, but that's fine. When you get rid of it like that, that's brilliant. More of clearances like that. Now, they scored their last goal like this and they nearly did it again, but no. Will Talisca get there? No, he doesn't. At least he clatters him on the way through, and they've gone too far back. Good thing that he called that, because I don't know who was on Insigne there. He nearly had a chance to make it 2-1 had the referee let it go. Napoli would probably be a bit filthy right now. Good stuff. The defence has had to do its fair share and more so far today. And now Mbappe. Is he off here? Is he off? Robertson's going to give chase. A little ball into the mid. No, what a fucking block. Ah, that's all right. We still could have a chance here. Sane, Dagba again. I need to find out who this fucking guy is because he's making so many blocks right now. Weah, Mbappe. Yeah, there it is. He won't stop the second. Doesn't matter how fucking good this Dagba bloke's been. We are always going to find a way. 2-1 now. Wolverhampton Wanderers have their lead. And now we've got a bit of breathing space. Even if we concede one more goal, we're still up on top of the group. Sane, go. Off you go, Sane. Come on. Is the cross the right option? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. This is. This is! Oh, fucking yeah, I knew I put it wide. Oh, when you don't quite angle it properly, when the controller just gets a bit awkward, man, I should have fucking put the game away with that. Oh my god, well, what? No, can't stop that. And even the attempted save from Oblak looked a bit suspicious. When they pull up and fire from well outside the box, from that situation, and can Oblak be doing something a little different than... It looks like he's trying to tip the ball over the bar, but he's not even close. Look how far outside the goal that starts and then comes back in. Fucking hell. No, you can't. If I'm going to concede that goal, then so be it. Because, Jesus Christ, that's an ultimate goal if I've ever seen it before. Like, you can't stop. What can you actually do to stop that? The fake shot. Oh, he's read that like a fucking book. Knew that was coming, didn't he? Picked off, though. Weah! Come on! You make that interception, you control the ball. That's a golden opportunity to make it 3-1. And by 3-1, you know what I mean. Fucking 3-2. But I tell you what, this could be a good chance as well. No, the ball had to be deep. For fuck's sake. So much is just... We could very easily have gotten a third here and ended the game. Just please don't let him get it. Adley with another tackle can't get the ball back. And now they're playing it through here. Zaha, tackle. Johnny, he's got it. 2 minutes of stoppage time. A pass, and that's that. It is only a draw. But it keeps us on top. And it also keeps Napoli in the group. So it's a good result for everyone. To be honest, had we found a way to beat Napoli and keep them on 10 points, it wouldn't have mattered because Basel finally managed to take a point in this group and got it against RB Leipzig when Leipzig needed a win. Even then, I'm not quite sure if they would have gone through or not. But it doesn't matter because, ladies and gentlemen, Wolves will finish top of the group. Napoli finish in second. I will now advance forward to the game against Liverpool, which I have been for a little while now. And basically, we'll just wait for the Champions League group to get done. Ladies and gentlemen, too, by the way, is that Mbappe with the Ballon d'Or. Player of the Year, it's Kylian Mbappe that has won the Ballon d'Or. Wolverhampton Wanderers have a Ballon d'Or winner. I can't exactly say I'm super surprised about that. Mbappe was on fire last season, as was Weah, Sane, and a bunch of others. But my goodness me, Kylian Mbappe, Ballon d'Or winner. I feel like it's expected. It's going to happen at some point, but 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And we do have a fair break between now and the next game that we have to play. So I'm probably going to put this starting 11 out there and make minor changes like Adley going in after his pretty impressive 15-20 minutes in the game against Napoli. And Lopez Vergara, of course. Everyone else is the same. The front three, back line aside from Lopez Vergara, All Black still in goal. And that will be the last game of this episode. After that, we'll probably advance a week, leave it with the game against West Brom. Maybe by that point, we'll have our knockout stage opponents for the round 16, but we'll wait and see. Now then, we have faced some very interesting Liverpool teams in the past. What sort of a lineup are they putting up today? All I can see is Sebastian Coates with the captain's armband, and oh my god, and a lot of blank faces, like a lot of players without star heads. But Alisson in goal, alright, that's normal. How about this? We've got Pereira, who of course we sold on to Liverpool. Coates, Murillo, and Grimaldo. That's actually a really good back four, yeah. We've got Ceballos, Fabinho, and Keita. That's pretty similar. Shaqiri, Mane, and Ryan Brewster, who has some potential to him. So you know what? I was a little skeptical about that lineup just looking at him, but that's a reasonably strong team. A couple of question marks about a couple of younger players with decent potentials. How high up are they rated now? But still, I reckon this team could give me some issues. They like to play it short. Liverpool, Arsenal, and a couple of other teams, even Man City. But oh my god, that's a horrible routine. What are you thinking with that? Look at this. Look how quickly we're going to punish him. One mistake. And Sane, yeah, he was going to get it blocked. They fucking knew it. Oh my god, taking too long to shoot. I think he took an extra touch there instead of just shooting first time. Oh, it's a good hit from Makile there. It was a perfectly timed shot, but couldn't quite get that on target. Great tackle. Brewster brought down. Shot. Wow, he's lasered that past Jan Oblak. But how about it? Made challenge after challenge, but couldn't get there. We make one pretty strong tackle with Vergara that the ball goes nowhere. It just sticks at their feet. We make another challenge on Brewster. Bounces right to Shaqiri. Like, Christ, man. When are we ever going to get the ball bounce our way? When do we ever make a tackle and just get the ball? Well timed. Low cross this, you know. Hell yeah. Oh, what a save! Oh my god, Alisson! Yeah, I knew the whole time. It's alright. Akanji will get there. Great fucking tackle. That's more like it. Knock it forward there. Crow turn if you can do it. Brilliantly done, Mbappe. Sane. Little one in there. No, that's too much. That is way too much. Still can't shoot. Maybe now though with Adley! Wide! No! That's a great opportunity for Yassine Adley. Look, he broke off, had the space, and that's just fucking Christ, that's close. Brilliant! Oh, brilliant! And it nearly got saved again! Are you kidding me? I would have been pissed. But Conte, finally, right before half-time, we tie it up. Well, I'll take that, you know, because now surely the referee's got to blow for time immediately, which he does. We go into it 1-1, tied up, and that could hopefully be a big momentum shifter for us. They're taking off Brewster, and they're bringing on Roberto Firmino. That's not a bad sub. And I tell you what, I'm going to make a change too. Just a minor one, and a player that we haven't seen for a while. Yasin Adli can come off, because he's getting a bit gassed. And we're going to bring on Gibbs White. It's been a little while, you know. He's 81 rated. He's still capable. He's an original Wolverhampton Wanderers players, and there's not many of them left, of course. We lost Rui Patricio, so now we've just got like Neves, Gibbs, White, and maybe one or two others that I can think of off of memory. You could maybe say Johnny is an original Wolves player because he was there in the first season. What a ball this would be. Oh my God, not quite. Poor marking here though. Chance here for Mbappe. Fucking save again by Alisson. Crossed in this time, Ricardo blocks it. Setting it up here for a... Oh, another effort. That would have been special. Maybe if I'd hit that a little harder. I know it went wide, but still though. And yeah, we can make this one last change. Sessegnon for Sane. And because there's been almost absolutely nothing, because almost absolutely nothing has happened in this half of note, there's only going to be 2 minutes. They're going to go a long way back, and the shot, even that shot's super underwhelming and weak. And the whole second half was pathetic from both teams. I didn't even feel confident I was going to score. I had some pretty good chances, but Alisson saved them. Put a couple of shots wide. A few shots weren't hit as well as they could have been. It was just not good enough, really. Yeah, so there you go then. It's just going to be a draw, and I think we've just opened the door yet again for whoever has jumped us in the Premier League, because I'm sure someone has, to just get even further away. Yeah, take a look at this. Spurs are currently 1 point ahead of us, and it's a bit of a gap between us and Leicester and Stoke and all that, so it won't necessarily matter because they don't have a game. They still have a game left to play, but they won't overtake us. Spurs could once again get away a little more, though. I'm going to do some really quick drills. Lopez Vergara is now at an 85. I'm also going to stop giving him this adept defending drill and maybe almost leave him now, to be fair. But 85 rated, I think he now goes into the starting 11. I reckon it's time. I reckon we keep Laporte and Akanji, my friend. You can go on the bench now for Lopez Vergara. It said he went up to an 85. This goddamn glitch is ridiculous. I don't give a shit. He's still going in. I'm advancing forward anyway. So yeah, he is going to be our right centre back, and Laporte will be at left centre back. I still haven't seen who we've got in the Champions League group draw yet either, or keep calling it the group draw, the knockout stage. So I'll take a look and see if it's been done yet. It has, and ladies and gentlemen, we have been given Lyon in the round of 16. That, in my opinion, is much better than Real Madrid, who we got last year. And look, I mean, it's not necessarily a guarantee that if Napoli finished first and we finished second, that we would have got Real Madrid again, as you can see up the top. Napoli will be playing Real Madrid, but can you imagine if we had to face Real Madrid again in the round of 16 in 2 back-to-back years? But no. That is, I'll take Lyon, that's okay. Milan, Barcelona, Spurs, Bayern, and what about the other ones? We've got Atletico Madrid and Man United, Leverkusen, Roma, Chelsea, PSV, and Dortmund and Juve. Some pretty big clubs missing there. Obviously, a couple of pretty big English clubs. No PSG, for example. Yeah, crazy. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. Spurs, by the way, didn't end up winning their game that they had in hand, so they're still only a point above us, and it's still pretty tight. But yeah, we will get through the rest of the games in this month of December and the year of 2022. We'll jump into the January transfer window in the next episode. And even though, of course, we've still got the financial fair play ban that keeps us from buying or bringing in any players in this window, that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't still sign players. I'll tell you what I mean in the next episode. Till then, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.